A bride's wish. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Elara. She was known throughout the village for her beauty, kindness, and grace. Though she was content with her peaceful life, Elara had a dream. She longed to marry not just any man, but someone who truly understood her, someone who would love her for who she was, not for her outward beauty or the wealth of her family. Elara's family was one of the most respected in the village, and they had arranged her marriage to a man of noble birth, Sir Theodore. He was handsome, rich, and charming, but Elara's heart was not in the match. She had never felt a deep connection to him. He admired her beauty, yes, but it was evident that he didn't see the true Elara, her passions, her dreams, her soul. As the wedding day approached, Elara found herself standing before the mirror, preparing to don her bridal gown. She wished, more than ever, that her true love would appear before the wedding ceremony. She closed her eyes, silently whispering a wish into the air. I wish to find a love that sees me for who I am, not just for the role I'm expected to play. Unbeknownst to Elara, the wish she had made was heard by a mysterious old woman who had been watching her from the shadows. The woman was no ordinary person, but a sorceress who had the power to grant one wish to anyone who truly sought it with an open heart. The sorceress approached Elara quietly and spoke softly. "Your heart is full of longing, dear child. You wish for a love that sees beyond the surface, don't you?" Elara nodded, her eyes welling with unshed tears. "I do," she said. "But I don't know how to find it. I feel like I am just a part of a tradition, not a person with my own desires." The sorceress smiled warmly, touched by Elara's sincerity. "Then, your wish shall be granted. I will make sure that when you step into the church tomorrow, you will know true love." The following day, as the church bells rang in celebration of Elara's wedding, something extraordinary happened. As Elara walked down the aisle, she locked eyes with a stranger, a man who had been invited to the wedding by chance. He stood at the back of the church, watching her with a look of wonder and awe. His eyes were full of understanding, and in that moment, Elara felt a spark in her heart that she had never felt before. The man, whose name was Alistair, had heard about the wedding and, driven by a mysterious sense of destiny, had attended. As he gazed at Elara, he realized that she was the one he had been searching for all his life. Elara, too, felt an undeniable connection. The world seemed to fade away as she walked toward him. Her heart raced, not with fear, but with the kind of joy she had only dreamed of. And as she reached the altar, she found herself turning to the man, rather than the groom she had known for so long. Sir Theodore, realizing the bond between Elara and Alistair, stepped back, understanding that the true love Elara had wished for had finally come to her. With a gentle smile, he nodded in approval, releasing Elara from the obligations of the arranged marriage. Elara and Alistair were married soon after, and their love flourished in a way that could only be described as magical. The sorceress watched from afar, satisfied that Ilara's wish had been granted and that true love, built on understanding and respect, had finally found its way. And so, Ilara's life was filled with the kind of love she had always dreamed of, one that saw her for who she truly was, inside and out.